ladies and gentlemen. This is number 3 today. So I did a formal live stream this morning. I did an impromptu about a few hours ago, and here's another one. There are some interesting things happening, and I just have to comment on them. Earlier, I put up some situation on the FISA Court. Hello, as everyone, as you come in. I put some information up on the FISA Court. Of course, the problem with what the FISA Court is doing is that it's not holding anybody individually accountable, and that's the problem in our federal system. They're the people in the Department of Justice, etc., have this form of immunity where they are not accountable for their personal actions, and that's wrong. Uh, we got away from that a few years ago, where if they violate somebody's civil rights, an officer of the government can be held individually accountable and responsible for their acts. We need to get back to that. I don't care if they're DOJ prosecutors, FBI agents, I don't care who they are. We need to get back to being held individually accountable. And that's the weakness in the FISA response to what the IG report has said. It wants remedies and fixing procedures. Well, procedures aren't the problem. We need to help hold people individually accountable. So I wanted to bring that up real quick. And also, it's interesting what Mitch McConnell is doing. McConnell is basically telling old Schumer, go plant it out in the back 50. We ain't doing what you want. Schumer and Schiff and all these people, Pelosi, Feinstein, etc., the leftist Marxist communists that are posing as the Democrat Party, the rules don't apply to them. They always change them, for their own benefit. And McConnell saw this coming. I have some problems with McConnell, of course. I think anybody would, really, who looks at him. But he's telling Schumer to go stuff it where the sun don't shine. In other words, you don't get to call more witnesses in the Senate hearing. Schiff had a chance to do that, and he denied it for the Republicans. We're not going to give in to you idiot Democrats, you socialist, leftist, Marxist communists. We're going to do to you what you insisted happened in the House. You don't get any more witnesses. It's kind of like, in appeal situations. Kind of like for Flynn. He doesn't get to call any more witnesses. He doesn't get to have any more evidence. Well, if it's not good enough for Flynn, asshole, it's not good enough for you and the Democratic Party. So McConnell told him to shove it. Well, I have my problems with McConnell, as I said, but I'm happy that this is happening. It's a good thing. So I wanted to come on and bring that out. I don't know how all this is going to end up. I still don't trust, some of these senators, especially some of the Republican senators. Like I told you about BP Earthwatch Jesse. He said the problem isn't the Democrats. The problem is the Republicans, the Democrats who pose as Republicans, the rhinos, the deep staters that pose as people who are concerned about our Bill of Rights and Constitution, and they really aren't. So I'm still concerned about that, especially Mitt Romney and his, people from Utah. You gotta watch them. They will smile at you and then stab you in the back, and Mitt Romney is one of them. He is definitely like that, as is this McAdams dude. Okay. There are some real problems in there. The Utah people get fooled because of the church affiliations of these demons. Church affiliations, I'm talking about Mormon church, and they don't like to be called Mormons anymore. But I'll call them that, okay? All right. Just wanted to come on and tell you that there are some positive things going on. FISA Court needs to go further and say we want accountability. We want people to be charged for brought to the court for perjury and for other actual criminal conduct. They need to do that. They need to do that. They're going to hold us Americans to it. They need to hold these bastards who say that they're better than us, that are protecting us. They need to hold them to that same standard and even higher. They held me to higher standards 30 years ago right? Bullshit. There were officers that had girlfriends all over the place, and that was okay as long as they didn't take care of them and take responsibility. That was okay. Isn't that disgusting? Well, the same thing is still going on. These are demons. These are demons that run our government. We need to get them out. We need to call them out. We need to get in their face and call them what they are. And Schumer is a Senate shifty. Senate shifty. Read between the lines here. Change one letter, and it makes a lot more sense. All right. Okay, so I want to thank McConnell for doing what he's doing. He's not going to let Schumer pull this bullshit of, you know, having more witnesses. There is one problem, and that is that Schumer has some pull with some of these rhinos, pulling in some of these Republicans to do what he wants. So we're not out of the woods yet, but I see some positive results here. And if all else fails, we still have the Insurrection Act if Trump has the guts to implement it, and he needs to. I'm willing to be a little more patient, but not long. Cheers. Yes, I'm drinking this afternoon, if you wondered. I am. It's not strong. It's a little bit of wine with some, let me show you. I don't think Winco will mind me showing this. This is soda water. I'm having a little soda water with a little white wine, so that's a spritzer, if you know what that is. A Yiddish spritzer. Boy, that ought to get some people talking, shouldn't it? Hi, Liza Jean. How you doing? Liza Jean's here. Wow, great. You know, I'm so happy to have the moderators I do. That's great. I am very humbled that all of them that are my moderators have agreed to do that. Liza Jean, Kay Smalls, Roosevelt, and then Headlines with a Voice and BP Earthwatch. I mean, you can't get any better people than that. And I appreciate all of them. I really do. With the small audience that we have on this channel, all of us are kind of like a little family. Yeah, we get some trolls every once in a while, but we've got some great people. And I just want to thank you for everything. All right, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for everything. Give McConnell a thumbs up for his willing to stand up against this liberal, democratic, leftist, Marxist, communist Schumer and his cohorts. It's time to put these people down. Vaudeville. All right, we're out of here. Thanks everybody. We'll see you later. Take care.